Okay. Here's recording. Hopefully the audio is working. Otherwise, we're screwed, Luna. Alright, let's see here. I need to regen, but I also want to block. I'm probably going to need the regen more. Let's go for parry. The Arboretum of Dilapidation. Oh, puppy. You're a good puppy. Okay, so the malaise counter is ticking up. Ugh. So far, so good. Hopefully it's not picking up. There. There's gotta be more to it than that. Wow. There we go. I'm probably gonna die because of all this silly stuff I keep doing. Oh. That's my guess. Who knows? There we go. Can't escape. Do. Whoa. That was dumb. I should have carried. Oops. Tainted cheese. Shoot. Where am I going to go? I need to go up. Why did I do this level? I'm just gonna get killed by my own disease. Okay, we don't need as much survival as we can get. Yeah. Oh, what? Pathetic. Okay. Let's try for something a little better. Okay. Key to any good run is, of course, gotta have good clothes. Oh, I mean, I like Reverse Burglar, but yeah, let's go with the classic. It's a good color scheme. I don't really want to go Brutality, but I feel like that's a pretty good loadout. The Tesla Coil has a... Ooh. Generate shield when used. You know, this is really could go either way. I haven't done a Brutality run in a while, so let's try that. Wow. It's all about the blood. Cool. Yeah, take it. Sell as much as I can. Probably be better. granted. All those enemies chasing me isn't great. Well, that's the exit. It's somewhat useful. Let's see. Slightly more damage, chance for crit, but I don't have anything that drops. Well, might work. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work at all. 30 seconds, where's that? I really hope I didn't miscount it, but I'm pretty sure I still need to. In there. Where is the upgrade scroll? Did I just miss it? No. Increase my malaise tier. That would be bad. Vitality. Ooh. Is it wall food? Wall food. Not a good idea. One of the sad things is, at this difficulty, if I eat any of the wall food, it's tainted with the malaise, and the malaise just makes it so much harder. And that makes more sense for me to kill everything now. Ooh. Money. Let's see. Hello, friend. I really... Yeah, I need to... yeah, I leave the S tier. This is a pretty... Had like... backstab knife, I would probably do better. Let's go through. Give me that frantic sword. Ho ho ho. The nice thing about the frantic sword is it rewards good, but also terrible gameplay. You know what? Let's do it. I need to unlock more stuff. Am I still ticking up? Probably. There we go. Wait. Is that there? Nope. I don't think we're ticking up anymore. How much is left? Every time you kill an enemy, it reduces the meter. And there's only like 3 of them, it's not too bad. Ah, untainted food. Precious. I feel like one always drops. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Nope, but I'll recycle it. Okay, anything left? Gold. I'm not really counting up anymore, so. Gotta get that gold. And there's a merchant, but I don't really buy it from the first level. Yeah. So the real question is, Unless he's got something amazing, I don't really. Phaser's better. Okay. Ooh, let's do toxic. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Down we go. Don't get any bonus. Just sink myself, so I'll probably die. Still not like my feet dry. Okay. Yeah, slowdown is nice, but the ability to regenerate without taking it is nice too. This is really different from all the other difficulties because you spend a lot of time running as fast as you can to kill everything. It's like the boss fights, the more upgrades you have in the skill, the much easier the boss fights are. Some of them are easy, but the real problem is the last one. I hate that guy. Alright. Over here, man. Turn around. There you go. Ooh, kicky boots. Yeah, let's get kicky boots. Everyone loves kicky boots. They're friendly kicky boots. Oh. Come on. There we go. There's an enemy back there, but... Kicky boots. Wow. Nope. There we go. They say jump the magic jump. Oh, there we go. Red. So once my malaise level goes up, and it will almost certainly go up before I manage to complete the level, enemies are gonna start spawning. The hardest part is when you get to like the higher tiers. Oof. Yeah, I don't really. There we go. Yeah, the fishermen. Bam. There you go. Not that I despise the fishermen or anything, but I will say that the constant chucking of eggs is annoying. Teleport all you want. Giant snake, no, scorpion planet. Okay. There we go. There we go. Well, at least I get the 60 if I manage to survive. The trouble is, like, in this difficulty, if you mess up even, like, a couple of times, it's pretty much over. Oh. Alright. Precious, precious. Yep, still ticking. Can't remember how many enemies spawn this stage. I don't know if it's random or not. Supposedly random. Ow, there we go. This could be it. Yep, they're poison. Ooh. Bad, bad, not good. I don't even know how I managed to survive that. the earlier difficulties, just say the earlier difficulties, it was pretty much all survival. This difficulty, I actually think it's a little more balanced with the other types, because there's almost no scenario in which I want fate. Before, there was almost no scenario in which I would want the melee regen, whatever it's called. Yeah, there's so many enemies in this one that it's really easy to get all your health back. Wow, how am I still at tier 2? I feel like I'm going through this level really slow. Oh well. They teleported in here, yeah. Okay. This will lead to the ancient sewers, which I don't know if I really want to fight conjunctivitis at this difficulty. None of the level 1 bosses are that hard, but the easiest one by far is Concierge, and I would rather fight Concierge. There we go. So yeah, there's Ancient. Oh, here we go. About to upgrade tiers. Where to go? I mean, honestly, hold on. I mean, you need it, but... Alright. I really want the scroll. Take or leave the chest. Maybe there's untainted food around here somewhere, but good luck finding that. Alright. Oh, hello. Is this inside the monster's room, or is this the guard zone? Ooh. I appreciate that no matter how many times I go into the exact same room, the guards are, the money's still there. Hiabasa boots, tier S, another form of Kiki boots. Ugh. The HP though. I want the damage. I'm pretty sure that 1% kept me alive through all this. Yeah, I don't care what the sword is. Ha ha ha. Let's boost HP. Okay, so a couple of options. Oh! Oh, it was untainted. I don't know why items that enemies drop are untainted. So let's look at the chest. Blood shield, that's good. I'll take that. I might do some weird trickery. I have an easier time with the assault shield than I do with all the other shields. Ooh, improved assault shield. Well, 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 la-di-da. Yeah, not getting that. Flammable. Improved assault shield. Okay, so that one I can recycle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch with that, put that in there. Okay. Let's go to Curse Town. It's optional, but it has the advantage of linking up to every other exit. Turns out the cheapest sangria in the world isn't that good. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, fire grenade. I don't care about the amulet. Frontline shield 8. I only have assault shield 8 and let's do fire grenade 8. Shoot some volley. I'll take it. Yeah. Volleys aren't that great, but it can completely save me when I mess up. Yay. Yeah, let's do the revolted one. Yep. Flammable oil. Man, if only I had something that set things on fire. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so I don't know why, but this is like my favorite one. And I have 2 shields. I mean, I got through Exverted Nightmare entirely with 2 shields, so I might die here though, because I tend to die from curses. Oh my god, the sickles. I shouldn't do it because I really need that fire. I have so many inflammable oil abilities, I really need to keep the fire grenade. Alright, maximize. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, dang it. Oh, oh, that was my bad. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just pet my puppy. Little puppy. Alright. Let's try again. I want a new outfit though. I just unlocked an outfit. Yeah, for this game, I hate to say it, but when it comes to gender inclusion, you either have to kind of make a lot of assumptions or... Mechanic, temporal, let's do that. Say what you will about Slay the Spire, but at least they gave pronouns to every character. Let's see, I'm pretty evenly split for a tactical build or brutality. And it's all kind of fake, so I can really go anywhere. Grappling hook is like amazing. But I can't say no to pyrotechnics or that javelin. Ooh, and a parry shield. Ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'll probably regret it, but... Switch that up. Okay. So javelin has the huge advantage of being just stupid. Look at that. It doesn't matter what enemies do, you just teleport through them. Look at that. You can't even attack. Ooh! Crow. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't matter. I don't even know if that's tainted food or not. I don't care if it's tainted food, I'm just gonna ignore it. Poison, poison running through my veins. Whoop. You can't hit me, mage. You don't even know where I'm at. Faster than running is using the war javelin. I'm not gonna do fire blast. I'm gonna die now. Oop, look out. I really need to go eat that watermelon, so I'm gonna go do that. I don't know if the enemy has lock on still. Let's find out. Nope. Nobody's teleporting over here. I'm just letting that Malaise climber climb. Let's do that. Okay, tactical. No one can catch me. I don't know. The Wings of the Crow I like thematically, but I don't know if they're actually that good. Let's say I haven't beat the game with them. That doesn't mean oh my gosh, there it is. I don't know if my Malaise counter keeps going up when I'm in there. Let's find out. Okay, it's still on pause, so it shouldn't climb while I'm in here, so I can go really slow. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oof, that was close. And that's me. Okay. Ow. I'm not good at platforming. Good at timing, and I'm dead. That was stupid. I'm not saying my reaction time is that affected by impairment, but let's just say that certain substances may affect my ability to jump. I'll keep my outfit. And let's see. Ooh, Giant's Flare. That's really nice. That 1% thing is really nice. I don't really like any of these builds, to be honest. Let's do that one. Okay, so we're gonna go all damage. There. So it's critical to... The cocoon is not as good as having a shield. Yep. I apparently don't know how to use the cocoon. Wow. And that is silly. Wow. Let's try again. I know it seems like I shouldn't be at hell difficulty, but believe it or not, I've actually managed to beat this game at least one time. I only cheesed it a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, give me that. Survival all the way. Don't need pyrotechnics when you have a rampart. I don't know, I think rampart's probably the best one. Give me that. I want it. Wham! Rampart's good with Nutcracker because Nutcracker works when people are stunned. Like so. Oh, you know, I hate this enemy because personally I feel like you should... Oh, there we go. I feel like it should be possible to damage people at all times. I personally don't like the... Oh, wow. It's all on me. I should have timed that better. Sure, that sounds super great on mic. Maybe I'll edit it out, but probably not. Okay, let's try one more time, and then I'm gonna change my outfit. I really want to do like a double arrow, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's do War Spear. So, the nice thing... Oh, this is actually... So, Grappling Hook is good. I should say I enjoyed it. That's how I got to this level. This is a new room. I can see this one. Okay. I don't know what the giant did, but judging by the spear, they must have had quite the difference of opinion. Well, that's fair. I would give that, I would call that a difference of opinion. The giant doesn't particularly like the headless. And no spoilers, but I haven't actually finished the game, so I have no idea what the actual story is in this scenario. So move the beat. I need that beat later. I am promoting vegetarianism by selecting random. So, yep. Whoa. Hold on there, guy. That's tainted food. Don't eat tainted chicken. Very bad. Ugh, get away from me. Okay, whoop, bam. There we go. Nope. Weird fact is that I feel like sometimes, and this is not to diss the Switch, but I think sometimes it drops frames at the exact wrong time. You know, it's using technology from like 2008 to try and do things. Whack. There we go. Hit me. Ooh. Bam. Yes, blood, good. Blood attacks are important because they can only stack 5 times. And once they have stacked completely, they deal all their damage at once. And I only know that because I looked it up on the wiki, because it was the one thing I bothered to look up when I started. Well, I guess I'm going survival all the way, so go me. Green, green, green. Oops, that was bad. Let's back it up, try again. Ow! Okay, that timing is not working for me. Okay, so I remember there was tainted chicken, but I think that beet is deliciously plague-free. And I'm not saying that I got funded by the beet farming lobby, but I will say that beets are extraordinarily good and healthy, and I'm glad that this game is pro-beet. What? I am not saying that that I will eat beets when they're super sour. What I'm saying is that in general I am pro beet. You know, while borscht is good, and I'm not saying that the borscht isn't good, I am not a sour flavor person. You know that as well as I do. It's all about, you know, it's funny because if I upload this video to YouTube, other people are going to hear our argument about borscht, and they'll know that while you cook borscht, I like roast beets. There's other ways to prepare beets than borscht. There are many things that can be done with a beet. You can turn it into sugar. You can turn it into a roast beet. You can apply heat. That's a thing. Ooh, powerful grenade. It's only moderately powerful though, don't trust that. But you are correct, I do not like borscht. Oh wow. Here, come on, hit me. Hit me. Yeah. What's this? Why, it's money. Ah, besides, it's the internet. It doesn't matter. I can be anything and anyone. I can be a pro beat. I can accept money from the beats lobby. It's fine. Okay, so I'm not gaining. Wow. This was like the slowest run I've ever done. Okay. I hate using the flask so early, but I'm really tempted to use the flask early. Okay, so that's gone. Okay. If I eat the chicken, will that? I don't know what it will give me. Tainted chicken. Uncooked chicken. Kind of reminds me of Pixel Dungeon, to be honest, eating the raw food. You know what? Screw it. Didn't work out a couple runs ago, but it's gonna work out now. Ooh. Thanks, Explorer's Rune. You got me free money. Yeah, I don't know how big the video file's getting at this point. I'm glad I'm recording it onto my my SD card. The 4-minute video is 200 megabytes. What's it like? I've been recording for like an hour. We'll see. Okay. Well, since I'm going survival, the smartest thing would probably be to either do parry, regen, or necromancy. I'm actually going to do necromancy, even though it's kind of like the poor man's regen. But I would honestly, at this point, any amount of health regen is good. If anyone actually watches this, I do want to say one thing, which is despite the fact that a lot of what would have been commercial grade recording technology in like the 90s and early 2000s is now widely available, it's important to note that like thanks to COVID and weird semiconductor conditions, actual storage is surprisingly expensive and these videos take up a lot of space. Uh-oh. No, controller, don't run out of battery now. This is not what I needed to hear. For real though, like, it's been probably like 2 weeks since I've actually charged this controller, so good job, Nintendo. And yes, I do use the Pro controller. It does not make me a better player, surprisingly, but it is a good controller. I notice most controllers now are pretty much the same design, and I will say that the Nintendo Pro controller is pretty good. It's got a nice weight to it, it's very responsive. I personally have never experienced drift problems with the Switch, but I also purchased my Switch in 2019 as opposed to being an early adopter. So it's questionable whether my opinion on drift and my experience with drift is actually relevant. I do know that Nintendo got sued by the EU. Like they got fined because they didn't actually solve the drift issue. And I think that's fair. The EU is much better than most states at actually dealing with corporate malfeasance. And I will say, despite the fact that I really do like Nintendo, I do think that they need to like, you know, actually follow rules that they supposedly agreed to. What? Did you get a bear? What's going on over there? Keep in mind that I'm recording, so. I did. That's some amorphous shape. I don't know what that is. That's a really good seal, and you should be glad. If anyone ever watches this, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy talks a lot. You should do that. It's like, well, I was playing Dead Cells, a game that required so much freaking, like, reflex skills. Oh wow, that is a good seal though. I am pleased by Planet Zoo and their ability to render a seal. And just FYI for all the people out there who enjoy what is it? What are they called? Animals. Um you know those things. It's not like I have a biology degree or anything. Um I will say this, Planet Zoo does a really good job of encouraging and rendering animals. And besides all that, seals are like they're cool animals. How could Canada club so many adorable baby seals? Aside from the fact that there's like a serious overpopulation issue. When I took marine mammal biology, one of the things that the instructor continuously complained about, and this is a true fact, was that there's too many sea lions on the west coast. And I thought that was a joke until I realized that the way that the U.S. Marine Mammal Protection Act works, and it's very important because it protects whales. It's not just cetaceans, as in regular whales that are like protected by that act. It actually turns out that it protects all marine mammals, including sea lions and seals. And because of the way that humans have affected the planet, one of the things you'll realize is that certain animals actually benefit and other animals do not. And the biggest beneficiary is actually things like sea lions, because they can eat a wide variety of food. So one of the problems is there's actually an overpopulation issue with sea lions and dolphins. Certain dolphins, not all dolphins, but I believe it's like, the bottlenose and stuff like that. And personally, I despise dolphins. They are the worst. And I don't mean that because I like hate animals. It's just dolphins' favorite activity, aside from drowning one another for fun, which is a real thing that happens. I've actually seen a video of it when I took marine biology. Dolphins have a kind of a cruelty streak. In some ways, they're kind of like people in that they enjoy. As my instructor in marine mammal conservation put it, if dolphins had hands, the first thing they do is try and strangle us with them. So certain marine mammals have done really well in the modern environment, and seals and dolphins are among them. So there is such a thing as overpopulation of certain mammal types. And oh wow, that was dumb. Why did I get rid of my... There we go. I need that. Let's see. Downward attacks burn the ground. Downward attacks burn the ground. Oh, well, you want to have the inflammable oil. This game actually does a pretty good job of actually having different status effects. So I played a lot of different roguelikes, and this is somewhere between, as far as status effects goes, like roguelikes that exist on the Switch. Among roguelikes that exist on the Switch, I would say that this is somewhere between, gosh, what's it called? Tangle Deep, which is another game I might consider streaming, and gosh, what's that other game? I haven't played a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but in terms of status effects, there's like a lot of different status effects. I want to say it's similar to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I'm sure if this actually does get some amount of views, and someone will correct me. So if any weird bullshit comes out of my mouth, that's probably why. Just feel free to correct. Ow! Spikes hurt. Spikes bad. If you know, let's see, I cleared the malaise already. So I'm not gaining anything. I'm not saying that, like, in hell difficulty the, like, traps are any worse, but it feels like they're worse. I have read that this game is not truly random in the same way that, like, procedurally generated roguelikes are random. I don't know if that's true. TV Tropes claims that instead of procedurally generated levels, what I'm actually seeing is hundreds and hundreds of levels that were generated by an employee at whoever, I can't remember what's it called, Twin something, or Evil Empire. I don't know if that's true or not, and that's one of those things I'm just going to repeat, and I'm sure I'm contributing to the misinformation problem that exists online. But it does feel like, in terms of roguelike, something like this game, let's see, okay, I do need to go down there, because there's a merchant down there. Some games that claim to have procedural generation don't have what I think most people would consider to be like procedural generation. So the idea behind it being that, like, the game itself randomly generates levels by essentially having modules of what levels can be, and it randomly puts them together. So a game that has really good true procedural generation is something like um, Angabad or Adon, you know, kind of the more traditional roguelikes. Untainted Food. Yes. So a traditional roguelike has you know, they're turn-based and they have the tile set and everything. And it's a little easier to procedurally generate a level for something that already has like a tile set. But in general, the idea behind procedural generation is that no level is ever the same. And I have not used my skills like at all. So let's actually go with the freeze. Freeze it. But the idea behind procedural generation is that you would never really play the same level more than once because it's randomly generated by the computer. In reality, to make interesting levels, so like, I don't know if anybody watching this ever considered or played games that have like true fractal, like procedural generation, but sometimes you'll get levels that are actually interesting to play, and other times you wind up with levels that are super boring or impossible. So like with this game, because there's like entry and exit conditions, a completely randomly generated level would probably be just confusing and choppy. So, or unplayable. So like the story rings true to me that if they had like a procedural generator that they would create levels that were unbeatable. That makes sense to me because it's very hard to make something that can make levels that are actually beatable. Like, you know, you can feed in all these different parameters, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really, you know what I mean? Like, computers take instructions very literally. It's very difficult to design a program that can create something random that's actually fun to play. My spouse claims I can talk forever about any subject, and I feel like I'm doing that right now. Ooh, magical punishment. I definitely want punishment as a shield. Okay, so let's see. Come on, do it. Punishment's the coolest. Oh, wow, that was dumb. Why did I do that? I should have not gone for the curse level. I didn't need it. I was doing so good. Ugh. Well, My precious child, my dog, who's sitting next to me. What do you think I should do? Wow, even my puppy thinks I'm dumb. Okay, well, that's sad. Alright, let's try one more and then I'm gonna end this stream. Well, let's see, I can become what is that? The guitar. Blood sword, katana. That one's not really cohesive. That one, not really. I don't like that one. Wow, I don't really like any of these. I don't like the Owl of War. I don't think it's a very good. No, screw it. We'll just go full survival, 100%. Hello. There we go. Okay, so I don't like the Owl of War because if you're gonna go shield, it essentially eliminates one of the best parts about shields, which is you can disable people. So like if you hold the shield up, it greatly reduces damage. Granted, I mostly parry, but I think he's actually supposed to be a banjo, which is weird because it doesn't really look like a banjo to me. Yeah, okay, guys. Go ahead and attack. Boop, 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 boop. I think it's true what I said earlier. I'm much better with survival gear than I am with any of the other stat-based gear. It's over here. Oh my gosh! Yeah, none of those other things matter. It's only the bag that matters. And you get a delicious tainted beet, which I don't want. Gosh, what was that game? Or not game. Gosh, comic book. That guy who, like, when he ate food, he knew what happened to it 100%, so he could detect, like, weird cannibalism meat stew. But the key element, it was called Detective U, I can't remember, but the key element was that if he ate a beet, he couldn't use his psychic powers to tell whether or not, he couldn't learn anything about beets. So if he, like, ate something that wasn't a beet, he could immediately tell what had happened to that food. But when it came to beets, he was completely unable to determine whether or not that beet had come from a field or anything. He just no psychic impressions at all. No, it was Chew, not you. God, me and my racist attitudes. And for those watching, as a white person, and I am white, I don't want to be racist, but that doesn't mean the racism doesn't live inside of me sometimes. Oh my gosh! Oh good, it's not wall food. Wall food is very dangerous. Don't eat wall food. Turns out, if you like walk down the street and you just see a hot dog lying there, like let's say somebody stuck a hot dog in a wall, generally good advice. This game promotes good eating habits. Do not eat wall food. It's a great way to get really awful diseases. Although I will say this game has a serious problem right now with see that diamond up there. That diamond is going to shoot death lasers at me, and I personally am not into the death lasers. I just think it's a bad thing that exists. Ooh, a delicious dinner. A complete full meal, which I will need in order to not die. Let me play my song to you, rat. I wish I could get a tombstone. Tombstone's like my favorite weapon, and I desperately need it. This tombstone has the whole like, yeah, it does a lot of direct damage, doesn't have an auto crit, But what it does do is when you hit that third attack, it like kills everything in a radius, or at least calls upon the cursed graveyard bell to like throw tombstones at people. And if I find one, I'll be really excited, but I don't think I'm gonna find one. Am I actually, yeah, I am. Okay. I guess I'm not gaining. Okay. So, I really... Okay, here we go. There we go. So I've already had my 30, so I don't need to worry about getting hit. So the nice thing about... Oh! Come on. Ow! The Banjo doesn't... Almost all the green specific weapons... There we go, noise cleared. Almost all the green specific weapons have a really long attack cycle. And that makes problems for me personally because, like... There we go. Oh wow, that was stupid. Why did I summon that guy? So, whoop. You can't defeat me, random enemy. Dodging block plants a bomb. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. That's pretty good. There we go. I haven't seen as much of these. So, of all these weapons, I feel like... There we go, Tombstone. Okay. So when you hit like that, kills a lot of enemies. I like it. I think it's one of the better weapons that exists. I don't think it's the best weapon. Like, there's a lot of weapons out there, but I think that that one's pretty good. I haven't done a comprehensive study of how balanced this game is. But I have defeated, I think 3-cell and 4-cell I beat using Tombstone and 2 shields. So, what we got here? We got green 7. Okay. I personally like having grenades be first if possible. And then we've got the assistant, faithful hand of the king. Doing the temporal outfits. Boost shield, no. Tombstone's already S. See, 20% damage to a frozen target. We'll definitely want that. Oh, dang! That's actually some good synchronicity between those two. Okay, so inflammable oil's bad. Do not... Oh, crap. Well, I ran out of money, so that's good. Can't do armadillo packs, so let's do necromancy. Away we go. Hey, puppy. I hope I don't die on this one. That would really suck. Okay, let's see. All right. Open this door. Let's look at the secret really quick. No, actually, let's not. Never mind. Oh, am I dumb or what? Wow. Okay, that doesn't count. I'm gonna retry it. It's the dumbest move I've ever made. That was stupid. Okay. Hold skip. Yep. Okay. Up. I want to change outfits again. Maybe I'll find a lucky outfit. Let's do the Aphrodite outfit. Which for some reason, Aphrodite is just pink. And I'm not saying that that's bad. Mushroom. Somewhere over here. Neon Mage, Aphrodite. Oh, there we go. Okay. I personally really like this outfit. I think it looks really good. It's like a good shade of pink. It's kind of neon, but I don't know why they said Aphrodite is the outfit. It's a real insult to Aphrodite, who apparently I actually care about that element. Alright. So this would actually favor, let's see, this could be a good survival. Or I could do, tactics. Earlier levels, I feel like tactics is good, so pretty much I have to make the choice now. So this arguably is a better build because I'm gonna be most, tactics doesn't have a lot of regen. I don't think it actually has any regen, which is frustrating. I don't have, what is it? I don't have any mutations right now, so Armadillo pack, for a crossbow build, I almost always do Armadillo. Oh wow. Because having, like, I honestly don't like running without a shield of any kind. Shields are just so useful in this game. And the only games I've played that actually uses any kind of, like, shield type mechanic that actually feels like useful. I will eventually break through the first 2 levels, but right now it seems like all I can do is die on level 2 or 3. And I really shouldn't do any of the... I shouldn't have done Cursed Prison earlier, but what do you expect? Sad day. Okay, yep. Wham. Whoa, hey, hold on there. Hold on there, failed experiment. I don't care how discarded you are, I really... Ooh! Dang, I need 3,700 for Mushroom Boy. I want that Mushroom Boy. I'm desperate for that Mushroom Boy. Oh yeah. Okay, don't need fire. Not with this build. I'm gonna go survival again. Ow! So mean. Enemies haven't dropped that thing yet, which I'm pretty sure isn't a random drop. Okay, so Cloud. The real advantage of Corrosive Cloud is because enemies are... Most weapons have some kind of like damage bonus. The advantage of Corrosive Cloud is it has a lot of status effects, and since most weapons have damage bonuses on certain status effects, particularly the whole Bleeding Poison Oil, I think it's Bleeding Poison Oil. Yeah, Bleeding Poison, in this case it does oil, which I haven't played a lot of. I haven't really done a lot of Crimson Cloud. Corrosive Cloud. Crimson? No, Corrosive. I've done a lot of those. Oh wow, look. I'm not doing well. This one I don't think has... Bag. Only 100 gold? Sad. As former President Trump would say, sad. That. More damage. More damage. Okay, so this will lower my malaise level. Ow. If I die here, I'm gonna be very sad. But I don't really want to use my, There we go. Generally, I would save my flask for later levels. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should, like, do it equally, but... The reality is that I'm that kind of... Just would... I would save my resources. Oh, puppy. Hold on. I can't. I think it's recording still. Yep, okay, good. I had to pause it for a hot second. Alright. Oh, I swear I didn't make any changes. Trust me, the gameplay will be just as confident it was before. Alright. Alright, I need to regen. Low battery. Oh boy. I can't wait for this to just freaking die on me. Alright. So maybe not taking shield is a bad idea, but we'll see. Once frequented by the lords and ladies of the island, they often noted that some of the mushrooms seemed to shrink from their presence. Fun fact, mushrooms, I don't think actually do that. I did not take a mycology class when I was getting my biology. So, who knows? Probably a mycologist. But, let the mycologists figure that out. Oh yeah. Besides, I spend all my time looking at chemical compounds these days anyway. I don't really want flawless. I like flawless. I think it's an excellent weapon, but I personally don't enjoy it because I'm not good at avoiding damage. See, my natural response to that should have been to like not just try and block it even though I don't have a shield active right now. Whoop! Hey, hold on there. Hold on there, guy. I like the Mushroom Kings and all, but like, dang. Oop. Oop. Okay. So basically, like the way that this level works, I don't like it. It's not a bad level. Like it's well designed. I just personally don't enjoy this level, and I don't know why. I'm like, every time I play it, I'm like, I don't like this. I think it's because the first time I played it was fairly early in the game, and I felt like it was too hard, even though in reality, it's not that hard of a level. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, guy. I can ignore you. Reduce my malaise level, please. I don't know how this is gonna work in hell difficulty because, after all, but the problem is like this level is basically played in two parts. There's two halves. So you have the left side and the right side, and the malaise counter counts up until you've eliminated 90% of enemies, which basically means you have to kill all of one side and most of the other side before the malaise counter stops counting up. And as I've said before, the biggest issue with the malaise counter is basically the malaise counter increases the difficulty of the run, and I'm not against difficulty. Obviously, I'm playing at hell difficulty, but it does feel like over the top sometimes. Let's get the upgrade crossbow. I guess I'm doing a crossbow run, even though I didn't really plan on it. The higher the difficulty, the harder the game is. Ooh, special secret. I guess I should unlock that. I'm tempted to do Prison Depths again, but the only reason that run failed was because I had a curse. That's really the run. No, I'll need it for Explorer. So basically, that's one half. Let's double check and make sure. Let's go that way, actually. Alright. Let's freaking guy. I don't need this, and they don't need it either. YOLO. So the nice thing about what's weird is, despite the fact that I think crossbows are like really awesome, I've never actually beaten the game with a crossbow build at any difficulty. I could probably do it at the lowest difficulty without any trouble, but I honestly haven't played the base game difficulty without lost cells before. Yeah, see, there we go. Enemies randomly spawning because my melee's level's too high. Yeah, alright. Wham, 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 wham. Ow! Okay, dodging into an explosive barrel is probably a bad strategy. I'm not saying that it's fundamentally a bad strategy. Okay. And I don't know if these enemies count towards the enemy total or not. If I like kill enemies inside the cell rooms. I always thought these rooms existed primarily so that I could get my 60 count, so I could unlock the 60 room, but I'm wondering if maybe they're there to pad. I'm sure there's like a whole community that plays this game that is much more knowledgeable than I am about how everything is, but what are you gonna do? I don't know anything about anything. Oh, snap. Whoop. It's money. That health. Yeah, I don't need nerves of steel because I don't have any tactics skills. Ugh. Why are these so difficult in this game? Okay, still Topaz 7, which I don't need. I'm used to like, I guess more traditional roguelikes where everything's different, but there aren't really any elements like that in this game. What I mean by that is like, so in a traditional roguelike, for example, you'd pick up something and it would be like adjective X item. So it would be like purple potion, and it wouldn't tell you what the purple meant. So in one run, purple, like, you know, heals you, but in this run, for whatever reason, blue or purple, like, doesn't heal you, but instead it sets you on fire or something. I'm used to that kind of roguelike, so in this game I appreciate that there isn't as much of that where you don't have any kind of unknown items and what everything does. But one of the disadvantages is that sometimes, because you know what an item does, you spend a lot of time deliberating about what to do. Oh, that was done. That. Boop. 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 Is this tainted cake or normal cake? Okay, normal cake's acceptable. Yeah, I haven't looked at all the options for items that just set it to random, but I guess health items can technically be base rank. Alright. That one, that one, that one. Bam. So let's see. Skull power up there. None of these are bad, and I kind of want to kill enemies now. In lower difficulties, it doesn't really matter if you kill all the enemies on the stage, because there really isn't any benefit. Wow. Or in my case, just dying. Oh well. So this is my first attempt at a stream. Or not a stream, I guess it's just a regular video. Anyway, it's my first attempt. So, if anybody watches this, I apologize for the weird quality spikes. Y'all have a wonderful time. Thanks for watching.